Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order is set to release of fall this year on 2019, November 15th, to be all single player, microtransaction free, loot box free, DLC free, and monetization free. 100% single player, which I bet some of you would expect for me to say this is good, but fun fact, I'm going to tell you why I'm not buying Jedi Fallen Order. First off, I will say, if you want to buy Jedi Fallen Order, it's your choice. Like, I'm not going to disrespect you for your opinion. We're all entitled to a very personal opinion. Like, if you like it, that's fine. It's okay to disagree with me. It's an opinion. So, I'll say it again. This is my opinion. We all know EA is one of the most greediest companies in video game history. We all know they're a bunch of scums that don't care about making a good game. They just want to monetize the living hell out of their IPs. And how they treated the Star Wars license has absolutely been terrible since Disney bought Lucasfilms and they canceled Star Wars that 1313 game, which pissed me off. And this goes to the first reason, them canceling Star Wars games that are single player and open world, which pisses me off because EA just can't find a way to monetize and make money off these games that are single player open world. And my reaction to EA, why would you cancel an open world Star Wars game, something like that the fans have been waiting for? I don't understand why can't we get decent Star Wars games anymore. And this is coming from someone that's only played the Lego Star Wars games, never played the original Battlefront, never played The Force Unleashed, never played Knights of the Old Republic, never ever played any other classic Star Wars games. I've only played Lego Star Wars games. That's it. And maybe just some Game Boy Advance versions of Star Wars. I never played an actual Star Wars game that was not mobile, handheld, or Lego, and it sucks that this is I could imagine an amazing Star Wars game that's open world, tons of planets to explore, activities, worlds to visit, side quest, character customization. It would be amazing, but no, EA has to be like this. Another reason why I'm not buying Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order is because how EA did with Star Wars Battlefront 1. The funniest thing is, guys, even though I actually like Star Wars Battlefront 1, I guess people would say, if you like Star Wars Battlefront 1, why are you ranting on about it? Just because I like a game doesn't mean I can't criticize it. A game could be really good, or a movie, but it's not going to be perfect. Even fans that like it have to admit they can criticize it. So what happened with Star Wars Battlefront 1 in 2015? Let's see. It lacked content. I remember when the game came out, it had 20 gigabytes, and it was online only. There was basically no offline mode. You couldn't play offline. And coming from a person that has data cap Wi-Fi and slow Wi-Fi, there was nothing you can do in that game. And since there was no offline modes and you couldn't play matches offline until a patch came out, the game was pretty much useless if you had no internet. And them making it lack content because of their greedy ways, saving it all as DLC for a $70 season pass. Star Wars Battlefront 1, it looked like a Star Wars movie, it sounded like it, voices were good, had some good gameplay, but I just don't understand why they made it that way. Number 2, Star Wars Battlefront controversial. We all know about what happened with Star Wars Battlefront 2, is how they tried to make it a slot machine and a grind hellfest to drain money out of our wallets and make it pay to win. We all saw what happened with the star card system and having to buy heroes that were locked behind a paywall. Unbelievable.
It's time. We're heading to
And we all know EA was getting investigated after this mess in Belgium and other countries of loot boxes being gambling, which they are. They are gambling, even though their loot boxes have been taken care of right now. But it's still annoying to see microtransactions, any type of monetization in a Star Wars game, which there really should be no monetization in a game like this. A billion-dollar franchise that they should know fans will buy. They would have probably sold more copies if they would have not included this bullshit in the game. And making the first game lack content and not have a single player campaign. And reason number 3, this is also going to tie it into reason number 4. The single player campaign in Battlefront 2 is that they lied about it. And once again, guys, I'm going to say, I like this game. I'm not trying to sound like a complete hater. I actually like Star Wars Battlefront 2. I enjoyed its single player campaign, but it was short, which upsetting. And they lied about it being Inferno Squad, where you play as a bad guy for a change. You only play as the bad guy for 3 missions as Aiden, then betray everything you've ever known in her life, which is annoying. Like, we couldn't get more of a backstory why she was with the Empire in mission mode instead of like just talking. Why couldn't we also get some missions where we see how brutal Inferno Squad was during the war, like set in episode 4 and 5? I just don't understand. Leading up to Return the Jedi and events after Return the Jedi, then have Return good. They could have did that. And how short this campaign was, I feel like this I'm not saying Jedi Fallen Order will be short, but I just have that strange feeling. That's just my opinion, so we don't know for sure, but if it's long, that would be nice. And that's reason number 4, tied with reason number 3, is because of EA and their lies. I don't trust EA one bit with them saying no micros, no DLC, no loot boxes. I feel like they might do something like that. We saw it with Battlefield 5. They added microtransactions into the game. I don't trust EA one bit. And the final reason EA saying single player was dead and they are not a money maker. Well, they got shit on last year in 2018 with, let's see, Red Dead Redemption 2, God of War, Spider-Man. And they said single player was dead. And the reason why I'm angry with that is, to me, in my opinion, like, why should we support EA after what they said, and now they're making a single player game to get us to come crawling back to them? To me, that's ridiculous. Like, I feel like I don't owe EA nothing. Like, if you want to buy Fallen Order, that's fine, but me, I don't trust EA, and after them saying that, I think anyone else would be mad. And the final reason is I'm just done with Electronic Arts. I just don't want to deal with the bullshit anymore. After what they've done with their previous games, like, I liked the games they recently made, but how they've handled them post-release, it's just terrible. Look at Battlefield 5 lacked content. And I recently got Sims 4 last December. The game barely has any content. It's basically a hellfest full of DLC, and yes, I know the Sims have been like that for years, but that's just ridiculous how the console version barely has nothing to do. And when I hear what's going on with Anthem and other games, I don't trust EA. I'm done with EA. So, if you want to buy Fallen Order, that's fine. We're all entitled to an opinion, but I just, unfortunately, won't be giving EA any more chances. I've given them 3 chances now, and I'm just done with Electronic Arts. But if you want to buy it, that's fine. I'm not going to criticize you. We're all entitled to an opinion. Alright guys, I think that's enough for me. Unfortunately, if they make a Battlefront 3, I probably won't buy it. But thanks for watching, and if you, like I said, if you want to buy Fallen Order, that's fine with me. I hope you enjoy it.